Welcome back to day 5 of the new character. In the last episode we ran through all the Dark Below and House of Wolves story missions and their respective strikes. After defeating Taniks and collecting our loot, we left off as a level 26 with 137 light level, setting us up perfectly to take on our next threat. We pledged our allegiance to New Monarchy, picked up some bounties, and started up the next chapter of our playthrough.
I remember everything about the day I was born. I still bear the scars. The Awoken are my family now. And I am their queen. We fought to keep our beautiful creation safe. And now this beast has come, claiming to be king. Marasav bows to no one. You and I know how this ends. We've known since you escaped from that pit. The Awoken have played their part. This was all part of the plan. Guide them, my hidden friend. It is all up to you now.
After one of the best cutscenes in Destiny, the Vanguard send us to investigate a Cabal distress signal on Phobos, but things start to get a little bit weird upon our arrival.
What the hell was that?
Fingertips on the surface of my mind.
Yes. Thank you for your input, Eris.
The first mission plays almost like a horror film in its presentation.
words are louder. I will endure. They speak a word, a name. He is here.
Give your will to me.
Oryx has entered our solar system, seeking to snuff out our light, and bringing with him a Taken army. Our introduction to the Taken enemies is done pretty well, Scion's already showing off how annoying they can be with their split ability. After defeating Cyrock, one of Oryx's Taken knights, Zavala tells us we need to get the hell out of there.
This mission is scrubbed. Guardian, get to your ship and get out of there.
We make our way through the Cabal base fighting waves of Taken, making a run for our ship in hopes of escaping.
Our ship's landing across the airfield. Hurry!
We make it out of Phobos just in time before a shadow of Oryx arrives. And in this cutscene, Oryx tells us exactly what he aims to do.
Gather them. I will take them all.
The next cutscene is one of my favorites in Destiny as well, and really gave the members of the Vanguard a proper introduction to their personalities and allowed us to connect with them
Not
more.
like the Queen to attack a superior force.
How could she have known? How could anyone? We need a warlock inside the dreadnought.
Here we go.
Our first priority must be to protect the city. Our Guardian got a good look on Phobos. Whatever it was, it turned Cabal against Cabal, wiped out their base in minutes. How long would we last?
Until we understand what we're dealing with.
They are taken.
Eris, get your rock off my map.
Cade 6, of course, steals the show. His comedic jokes were a bit more dry here in Destiny 1, but in my opinion, a lot funnier and more charming. In Destiny 2, some of his jokes seem a bit overdone and a little forced. Don't get me wrong though, I still love Cade 6 in Destiny 2, and he still has some great moments, but his more subtle and cool funny guy character in Destiny 1 is Cade at his best.
I gotta go, see about a ship.
Cade, our discussion is not yet concluded.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm leaving.
And this is where Cade devises a plan to have us secretly infiltrate the dreadnought. He sends us on a mission to the Cosmodrome, to a place where he's hidden a stealth drive. And on the way, we come across the aftermath of a previous enemy.
Remember when Sepix Prime was our biggest problem?
This is such a great mission that has us scaling one of the awesome colony ships called the Devil's Spire. We can see these ships from ground level on the Cosmodrome, and it's so cool to actually go inside one. As we scale the ship, we get to see just how high up we are by looking out at the Cosmodrome below. Truly one of the coolest missions in the game.
But Quota began. I complete. My will conquers all.
After defeating the Echo of Oryx, we secure the stealth drive.
Interesting tech, Cade. Isn't this Eris Morn ship?
Is it? Huh. You know, you're a true artist. Can't even see the join.
Cute. But Zavala's got sign-off on all launches. Need a log while I'm letting it go.
Stargazing tour? Okay. How about an unsanctioned op using modified stealth tech to infiltrate a dreadnought above Saturn's rings so we can knock out its weapons, create a transmat zone, and send in the cavalry?
How about test flight? We'll be waiting for you when you're ready.
Me? Oh, I'm not flying that thing.
Cade sends us to the dreadnought inside of Eris's ship so we can plant a transmat link for other Guardians to land. After almost dying thanks to a defect with our stealth drive, we make our way through Oryx's massive dreadnought.
Same thing we saw right before Phobos fell apart. Might be some kind of probe. Expect trouble.
This is one of my favorite places in Destiny's history and captures a real haunting and threatening vibe when aboard. Full of puzzles and intriguing scenery, the dreadnought itself feels alive. We're here to shut down the weapons of the dreadnought and secure a landing zone, so we do just that. And we try not to get distracted in the process.
Stay on target. We need more Guardians on that dreadnought.
But it's Crota, man. There is something that looks like Crota. I'll come back for you later, man. When making our way to the transmat zone, we come across the Cabal who have crash-landed into the dreadnought when fleeing Phobos. And now we must fight off one of their tanks to secure the safety of our landing zone.
Everyone loves a bad idea when it works. Now, excuse me, Guardian, I have to go have an uncomfortable conversation with Eris about her ship. Get home safe.
Before returning to the tower, I decided to tackle another quest Cade had given us, acquiring our new super.
What does it mean to be a hunter? I say it's all about where you belong. The warlocks have their libraries, titans have their walls. But hunters belong in the wilds. Out there, you want to live, you better have a quick shot or a sharp blade. A lot of us are loners, but that's not the only path. Some of us know the difference a fire team makes. Some of us, we touch the void, make it a part of us. And then we take a name, Nightstalker. Hunt from the shadows, pin them down, never let them see you coming.
The quest starts by sending us back to Venus to find a friend of Cade named Tevis. Tevis is a nightstalker that has been trapped inside the Black Garden without his ghost. Later we find his dead ghost lying outside a Vex portal.
Tevis, if you can hear us, we're getting telemetry through your ghost.
The Vex are attacking quicker and quicker. I got no ghost, and a boat that's short on light.
We can use the gate in the Valley of Kings to get him out. Let's go.
We decide to use the Vex gate in the Valley of Kings to go after Tevis and save him from the Vex. Inside the Crucible map Pantheon, we make our way through waves of Vex before finally finding Tevis.
Tevis is gone, but the light in his bow still burns.
Won't stay lit forever. Make it your own.
In learning of the death of his friend, Cade tells us to give them hell for what they've done.
Yeah, I was there when he first picked up that bow. You have it?
We do.
Take them out, Guardian. Make them pay. Lost Tevis, but your strength means the Vanguard still owns the night. Come on back.
Although we just lost a good hunter, I couldn't help but stare out at the beautiful Black Guardian down below. We were at level 31 now and over 150 light level, but I wanted to hop inside the Crucible before the day was done. In episode 2, we had a bit of success in the Crucible despite being a level 12, so I wanted to see what we could do a second time around. By the end of Day 5, we discovered a new threat to our solar system, invaded its dreadnought, acquired a new super, and instilled fear inside many Guardians in the Crucible. Day 5 left us as a level 33 with 161 light level, leaving us ready to take on and continue our fight with the Taken King. I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys, and if you did, leave a like and a comment down below letting me know you want to see more of these episodes. I've been loving this series and I can't wait to share more, so thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode.